YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. This is all bad. This might have been the worst PR move in Kevin Hart's comedy career. Now, after Kevin Hart's roast a couple weeks ago, he faced a lot of backlash for having comedian Tony Hinchcliffe up there making a nasty joke about George Floyd. A lot of comedians came out against Kevin and said, bro, I would have never let that fly if that was my roast. The comedian would have either been kicked out or I would have just walked out. Now, the point of a roast is to say the most fucked up shit you can imagine. So, in order to accomplish that, you gotta get the most fucked up comedians possible. And that's where the problem comes in. A lot of times, those fucked up comedians with the fucked up jokes tend to be racist. But because they're comedians, they get a pass. Now, you know somebody's racist when even white people are coming out and saying, nah, that guy right there is too fucking racist for me. Chelsea Handler, who was actually at the roast, she came out a couple days ago to criticize some of the comedians for being racist and sexist.
Those aren't jokes. That's not clever writing. And I knew they would be lazy because they do that for a living. And I knew enough about like Tony Hinchcliffe and Shane and their backgrounds. I had ex-girlfriends blowing up my DMs that had dated Shane and were telling me stuff about him. So based on that, I was like, oh, these guys are pretty bad.
So you had something on him that you was going, you could have, tell us now, what shit Shane?
It's just everything we know, that they're racist, that they're bigots, that they're sexist, you know, that they think they're like invincible, that they've been canceled for being like, you know, Shane got fired from SNL, but then was on SNL. Years later. So he got fired. So what happened in between those two events? So he believes, this is per one of his exes, that he's invincible. He's like, doesn't matter. I can say anything I want.
Yeah. Do you think that now a lot of like white comics, they feel as though that they can say something racist and it's going to further their career?
Well, yeah, they're going to get in with that group of like Roganites and that Austin group of Joe Rogan and all of those guys. And I just, you know, like, that's their MO. Even some girl comics have started to do it, to be like in with that group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like they say this racist. Yeah, because I'm starting to feel that. I'm starting to feel like it's this thing that a lot of white comics are doing, and there's this group of them that's like they saying things and people, they get famous and then people get on their ass, but then there's another group going, hey, well, you're cool with us for saying what you say.
Yeah, yeah.
Now they become super rich and famous and they sell out all over. And it's like, I don't think anybody should be paying attention to that because, you know, it's not happening like that on the other end. But they're becoming famous over this shit. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Now, as for Kevin Hart, the man does not give two fucks. I'm sorry to say, you guys. Kevin Hart is partnered with Netflix. They've been partners for years. And at this point, Kevin really only cares about the number he brings in and also the money. Now, the very next day after the roast, Kevin put out this response to the backlash he was getting. He basically told people, shut the fuck up, it was a roast.
Tony Hinchcliffe fucking understood the assignment, relentless as he always is, but funny. Like, you can't have emotions. You gotta understand what the fucking assignment is, man. Everybody came out there and did their fucking thing. No emotion. No emotion, no fucking feelings, man. It's not what a roast is about. Leave the emotions and the feelings at the front fucking door. People are coming in and they're looking for the shock factor. They're looking for the crazy reaction about the hard-hitting joke. Let them fly. It's all in the efforts of being funny.
And ever since then, Kevin has been bragging about the number and the stats from the roast. Last week, he posted this on his page. The roast of Kevin Hart is now the #1 global show on Netflix. And it also got 13.5 million views. Now, after the dust has settled and a lot of people are still pissed off at the joke, Kevin Hart just sat down with the Breakfast Club and he had a chance to apologize or at least show people that you care. However, Kevin Hart did the exact opposite. The man doubled down on the fuckery and actually got mad at people who got mad at the joke. This is some crazy fucking shit, you guys. Here's what Kevin Hart said.
Yeah, the George Floyd joke, it wasn't a tasteful joke to our culture, to our audience, but our audience that's watching the roast, if you're watching the roast, you get why they're doing it. You get why the racial humor is on the table. Like, it's not, I wasn't shocked. Like, that's what they do. Go look at the Tom Brady one. Like, that's what they do. It happens every year when they do a roast. It's not new. This isn't it's not a new agenda. It's not a new approach to comedy.
Do you feel like Tony Hinchcliffe went too far when he made that joke about George Floyd?
It's Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
Like, I don't expect less. I don't expect more.
I feel like you're saying going too far is the point. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yes, I mean, that's why you're there. Mm-hmm. And I hate to say this, but I'm going to, because we're being honest. People are talking about that joke. Talk about his set. Tony Hinchcliffe arguably had the best set, or one of the best sets, between Tony and Cheryl, and I would say Naeem had a really strong set.
Naeem had a very strong set. I was laughing out loud at Tony until that joke.
Until the joke.
But not even just that joke. I don't like when people joke about violent, tragic death. I like Pete's set, and then I was like, why you had to say anything about Charlie Kirk?
Pete had a great set too. Pete had a Charlie Kirk joke in there. Like, would I tell those jokes? No. But do I get why they're being told? Mm-hmm. Yes. Like, I'm not looking at Pete crazy. I'm not looking at Tony crazy. Like, that's what, I know what you're going to do. Mm-hmm. I know your style of comedy.
Did you see the interview that I did with Terrence Floyd, George Floyd's brother?
No.
So he said,
no shot to you.
No, okay. That's good.
I'm never watching it.
That's fine.
I just want to be clear. I'm never watching that. Like,
I only brought it up.
Even now that you told me, I'm not going to go back and go look at that interview.
Because he's a fan.
But I just want to make it clear so you understand what I do with my time. Like, I'm never doing that. Okay, go ahead.
I just asked because he's a fan of you. Mm-hmm. He saw the joke and it picked up pretty big. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know if you saw it, but he basically said, like, as a fan of you and knowing that you came to the funeral to support his family, even though it's a roast and Tony, that's what he does, they expected you to kind of be the person that would, like, stop it right in the moment or just not allow for certain things to happen.
And he also said he wanted you to come harder. He said if they're going to joke, why you ain't come harder with your own jokes? All right. Racist jokes, I guess.
This is actually a good thing to give a rebuttal to.
See, then they talked
about my dead mom and my dead dad. Said that they were running a train on my mom in
that
heaven.
Was hilarious.
Right?
It was
that was crazy. Yeah, that was Regina killed that.
Right?
Yes,
wait, that's right. You probably should say killed that.
The jokes about Kevin was on a slave ship in a bottle with, like, the ship in the bottle. Like, I'm going to appreciate humor. I don't get affected by the attempt of humor. I get it, right? In this case, like, do more. It's my production. We're live. The more is what? Like, what is it that you expect me? You want me to take a live production and stand up and fight Tony or have a reaction? Like, Tony told a joke. It wasn't a tasteful joke to us. We didn't like it. Okay. Hey, man, fuck that joke. We move on. I don't understand why we stand on a hill and it becomes like this big thing of, like, oh man, the motherfuckers, they do this and they're attacking the culture. It doesn't have to be that. It literally is either you're a fan of this level of content or you're not. And if you're not a fan, then you don't watch it. So my last note for all attached to this is very simple, okay? Whatever the headlines or whatever the dialogue is, my rebuttal is simplicity. Remove me from it. I didn't say it. If you are upset that the night went on, that's a different conversation. It's nothing I can do. It's a production. It's a live production. I'm not compromising the live production for a reaction of what? What do you want me to do? I'm going to drag him off? You want me to fight afterwards? You want me to turn it into, like, what? That's not what I agreed to do. That's not the job at hand. The job at hand was to produce a successful roast, which I did. I also got the rebuttal. I also got to say shit at the end. What are we dealing with here? I'll say it again. Stop talking as if I said it. Mm-hmm. So when you say the family and the family's affected, I didn't disrespect the family. Showed up for the family when it happened.
made sure that the family felt supported, made sure that all things there were actually cool. Behind the scenes, just as an example, you know the one person that I talked to, and I'm not even gonna tell you the conversation, Stephen Jackson.
Oh, I know he caught that.
That's because that's my nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, Stack, let me just call you, man, so I can explain to you like the world of the roast, X, Y, and Z. We talked. I get it, Kev. We had a great conversation. But that's what I mean when I say, hey, man, let me call the one person after. And that's before whatever you're talking about. That's immediate. Stack, hey, Tony threw one out there. It's this and this, but you do know that that's what this shit is a roast. But I just want you to know from my side, that man is on his own.
You ain't lead with that, Kev. You should have been leading with that the whole time.
I don't need to.
People just want to know you care.
I don't fucking need to prove to people that I give a fuck.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Just this time. This one time.
No.
Yes, this one.
No. If you open that door, then that's the door that people expect all the time. Why the fuck do I need to do that?
I think it's because of how much the George Floyd situation affected so many people. I think I get what you're saying and how you stand on your business, and I respect you for that.
I'm not talking about standing on my business.
Or whatever it is. I think with certain things.
Not say it.
But their pushback is it happened at Kevin Hart's roast. Kevin Hart, who is like, he's out, like, so many of us support you. You're ours.
They just want to hear you say. Okay, I just want to hear you say what you said today. It's tasteless. You actually reached out to somebody who's considered his family to say, let them know. That's all.
I have the best example. If I go to a nightclub and like we're celebrating, right? And 2 people get killed that night at the nightclub. What's the headline?
Kevin Hart's party got shot.
Two people died at Kevin Hart's party, right? People may say, I'm not going to Kevin Hart's party again. Man, you can't go to Kevin Hart shit. Kevin Hart shit ain't safe. I ain't fucking with Kev. You heard what happened. I go, but I didn't fucking do it. I didn't even know the people that fucking was shooting. I didn't even know the 2 people that got killed. That's the nature of being the name. Your name is attached to things to make things bigger. What is my fucking... I didn't shoot the gun.
Now, people are calling this the worst Kevin Hart interview he's ever done. People are saying Kevin Hart is tap dancing for the money. And there's also people saying that Cat Williams has been right about Kevin Hart all along. The man has completely sold out his community. Hey, listen, man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. As a huge Kevin Hart fan, this was actually disappointing to hear. The man took absolutely no accountability. He actually gaslit people who had a fair point and fair criticism about the roast. But I was not surprised from the interview. Kevin Hart was not going to get on there and change his tune. Think about it this way, you guys. If Kevin Hart would have said, you know what, Tony Hinchcliffe actually went way too far with that George Floyd joke, people would have started protesting for Netflix to take it down. And if you're Kevin Hart, that is not what you want right now. You're already getting bad PR in the media from your other business. The last thing you want is to get bad PR from Netflix, a huge partner of yours. But if you're Kevin Hart, the person, not the comedian, not the businessman, and you look around and white people love this roast, but black people actually hate it.
One thing about it, you can't tell people what to be offended by and what not to be offended by. Everybody laughing until it's their family member that get murdered. Then it ain't funny. Then it ain't funny when it's your family member. It's funny when it's everybody else's family member, and it's cool when it's everybody else's family member. When it come to your doorstep, you want everybody to feel a certain way. See, I rode for my brother. Didn't take a dime from nobody. Risked everything I had going on in real time. No cap, no lies. 29 different states marching for my brother. Didn't take a dime from nobody. Every dime they tried to pay me, me and Q gave back to the community. Wherever we went, we gave it back. So you can't tell people that risk things and that really love somebody to feel a certain way when he's disrespected. Clown shit. Y'all keep laughing though.
At a certain point, you gotta look internally and make some adjustments. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys think of Kevin Hart refusing to apologize and basically doubling down? And if you're a fan of Kevin Hart, is this the final straw for you? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.